Hello everyone, this is Srikanth. Welcome back to my channel. So in the previous session we have seen two APIs. One is for the insertion of the food items, the bulk food items by using create food items we have used, and the other one is the getting all the food items. So you can see here by using this API we can able to get all the food items present in the database. So if you see here in the database we have 6 items. So all these we are getting by using get request. So here you can see slash API foods is giving all the items present onto the database. So now let's create other remaining APIs what we have. So we'll be creating search. So we can able to search the particular item by giving name of that particular item among all of this list. So let's start creating the API. Now I am creating the route API endpoint. So router.get truly the get API. So we can give something like this. So we need to find the items by using the search keyword. So whatever the user enters the search keyword, we need to find with those all the items with that keyword. So let's name this one as search key. Okay. So here you can mention request and response by using async handler. You can use async keyword. So we'll be having request comma response. So just remember we will be doing all of this operation by using the food model only. So first of all what we need to do is we have to get the input entered by the user, so that we can get using request dot parameters dot the item whatever we get from the input. So for example const search key. Okay, here request dot params dot search key. Here you can see we got the search key. So this is the value entered by the user on the input text box. So we need to convert this one into the lowercase or uppercase like case insensitive. So for that one const search is equal to, so we have the regular expressions in the MongoDB. So for example for that one we need to use new regular expression. So we need to pass the input. We got the search key, right? So for that one we will be converting that one into the case insensitive. Case insensitive. So now we need to search in the foods. Okay, let's take one variable foods. Okay, use await keyword and then food model dot. We need to find that one. Okay, so find. So find will give all the items if you are not specifying any of particular condition. So I'm giving here it as a name. Okay, now regular expression and then give the search regex. This is the, so we can return all the food items by using rest dot send foods. So you can able to get the foods by using the user input. Okay. So we have successfully created the endpoint for this one. Let's run into the browser. So this is the endpoint we have used. So let's modify this one to what we have used, search hash, and we can search with any of these food items. So let's make this chicken. Okay, so click on enter. So in the browser we got the search results by using, I've entered the search slash chicken and we got the output. So in the same way, if you enter this one in the pizza, so we'll get the items. So two items are matching. So if it is not like, it can be case insensitive as well. So if you enter the small letters in the URL, as we are converting into the case insensitive, so it will work as expected. So we have successfully created the search endpoint. Next, we'll be creating the tags model. So here we can see in the database we are having different tags for each item, slow food, lunch, and all of these things. So we'll be getting all of these tags and display into the client side, so that we can also able to perform the search results by using the tags. Now let's create the endpoint for the tags. So we need to get all of the tags. First of all, router.get slash tags. So we have to get all these tags separately, individual tags. Okay, we can display them in the client side. So again, we need to use async handler, and we have request and response. So here again, so for this one we need to use the aggregate method. So basically what aggregate method will do is, it will perform multiple documents and process the results. So we can get the results from the multiple documents. So it is simple like, let me show you how it will be. So for example, let's take the variable as tags. Okay, now we'll be having this aggregate method. So let's use await food model dot aggregate. We can directly use aggregate method. So here it will take array of operations. So here you can mention number of steps you want to perform on this food model. So first thing I want to perform is unwind. So first of all, what we have to do is unwind operation. So let's see, unwind, unwind, and dollar tags. So what we wanted to unwind, tags. Okay, basically what will this unwind do is, it will perform, it will destruction array into individual documents. So let me explain with an example. For example, we are having one document, $id, $id, let's take as a one, and name be shirt. Okay, so here you will having sizes with an array of small, medium, and large. So when you perform aggregate operation, unwind operation on this one, so it will give the three results. So it will give the three separate results. So let me copy it for 3 times. So in the first result, what we'll be having is, it will destruction array. So the array will be destructured, and this is the first thing. In the second one, we'll be having medium. So if you observe, it is destructuring, the same element is getting multiple times by destructuring the array. Here you can see unwind operation will give the this result. So here also same. So the tags will be destructured. And next what we can do is, we can apply other operations like group. So okay, we have group. It is similar to the group by operation in the SQL. So it will group by particular key. So for example, here let's $group, apply $group here, and this is like it will perform the group by operation by using the particular key. So what we can mention the key here is dollar group. So tags will be the group key for us. So tags you can mention. So here one thing you have to remember, this $id is different than the key which is present inside the database, which is auto generated. So this is different. So here you can see this is different, and what we are using the underscore id will be a different. It is basically group id which will give the result based on the particular group id. So we are taking here as the tags as a group id, and we can also have count for each group. We will be having some count. So as we are having multiple tags, so we can use $sum, which will give the sum for each group. And here we have to remember one more thing. So each and every step of this aggregate function will give the particular result. This result will go as an input to the next step. It should be the order of the particular result. Each and every step will go to the next step as an input, and which will give the output to the another step. So we'll be using unwind will give the input to the group, and group will give the result as an input to the project. So what is project here? It is basically whatever the columns we wanted to include inside the result. So we can mention so $project. So we can mention the columns which we want here. So underscore id. So 0 means it will exclude it, and name underscore $id. So in this way we can able to group all the documents. So let's take count and $count. Okay, so what we have done, aggregate model, we are taking three things. First of all we are unwinding the tags and grouping the tags and projecting the tags. So, and also finally we can apply the sort onto this outcome. So for example we can use sort. Okay, so we can sort by count. So count we can use 1 or -1. So 1 is ascending order, -1 will be the descending order. So all these documents will be coming based on the count. So now we got tags as a grouped thing. Now if we wanted to include all, like we'll be having tags. Let me show you here. So we are having these tags, and I wanted to see all as well in the client side. So when I click on all of these food items should be displayed. So let's go there and add all as well here. So let's take one more variable, const all. Okay, now take name as all. This is one tag. So count. So we want all count, like we need to have all the food items count. Food model dot count document. So which will give us the total number of count. Okay, so in this way we can able to perform the operations. Now what we have to do, we have to insert this all tag into this tags. So how we can insert? By using push or unshift. So we wanted to use unshift here. So tags dot unshift all. So we got this. So the all tags will be included for the tags. So now let's send rest dot send tags. Okay. We can see this in the browser. Now let's run this into the browser. So localhost, let's duplicate this one, /tags. So here you can see we got the expected output. So total number of items we are having 6. So this you remember all. So this is the food items we have: fast food, lunch, pizza, slow food. So this is basically what we are getting, all the tags by aggregating the documents. So we have successfully created the tags API as well, and also we can create search by tags API. Now let's do that one. Now let's create search by tag route. So for example, this is the endpoint we are going to create, router.get tag/tag name. Okay, this is the endpoint. So here we will be getting tag name from the input, and we have to return all the items by matching to the tag name. So again, go to const food, use the await operator, await keyword, food model dot, you can use the find. So you can use the find. So what we wanted to find, tags, right? So mention the tags, and it will be request dot params dot tag name. So we'll be getting the tag name here, and let's send the tag name, s dot send foods. So let's go to the browser to check this endpoint. Now let's duplicate this again, /tag. Okay, and we can search with any of this name. So here we are having the tag names, right? So let's search with this slow food. What happened, right? So let's see what is that issue. So what is the issue here? Here we are getting, it is not able to find that get API. What we are missing? See here we are not given the slash. So let's add that slash again, and let's server run. Yeah, here you can see we are getting, now it is working. Now once again run this route by using the tag name find. So tag slash meet. Here we can see this is not the tag name, slow food. So we got the expected out by using the tag name search. So we are successfully created the tag search by tag name as well. Okay, now what else? All these are completed. So thank you guys for watching. That's it for this session, and the next session we will be seeing on the payment gateway related API changes. See you in the next session.